Yes, yes, yes. As you can see by the title, this is the finally anticipated, long awaited Hulk Hogan and John Cena commentary. And toward the end, I got a little bit of a surprise for you guys regarding more about this YWC, IWC shit. So stay tuned for that. All right, in regards to Hulk Hogan, we're going to start with him first. Yes, the guy may have got wrestling going. The guy may have had one of the greatest gimmicks, being the American hero, being the hero that says, say your prayers, take your vitamins, and do what you got to do. And that was Hulk Hogan. He was that guy. And he was, some people say he's the greatest wrestler of all time. I don't really think so. I've never thought that about Hulk Hogan. I always thought Hulk Hogan was a cookie cutter wrestler. I always thought that Hogan's character, while it was good, it ran its course right around 1993 and things of that nature. But some of the positive Hulk Hogan moments, okay. The only match I've really ever been excited to see Hulk Hogan wrestle in is against Andre the Giant. I mark out for Hulk Hogan every single time because that's just, one of the matches where it's like, wow, he picked up Andre and he slammed him. Not to mention Hogan was in like the first 9 WrestleManias. His match with Mr. T against Paul Orndorff and Piper was a good match. And the match against Savage at WrestleMania 5, easily one of my favorite matches, even though I'm more Macho Man over Hulk Hogan any day of the week. But yeah, in regard to Hogan, thank you very much for getting the wrestling business going. Thank you for doing what you do. But it's time for you to get out of the wrestling business, dude. You got to go. And also, not to mention one more positive, the NWO, one of the greatest stables of all time. Ran a little bit too long, but for what it was, for about a year, I was an NWO mark. I was NWO for life. But now, Hulk Hogan, dude, it's time for you to really get out of the business, man. I really wish you would consider it. You have no place in the 2011 version of pro wrestling. No fan really wants to see you here that much in 2011. The only people that want to see you are the people that cannot let go of their childhood and that cannot let go of the 1980s and the 1990s. Hogan, please get out of the business, man. You shouldn't even have to be involved in the business, but because you screwed up, you and your ego, and not to mention the phone call with you and Nick where that got released to the public, that made me, and not only me, but a lot of fans lose respect for you, dude. And, just get out, Hogan. And thank you for your contributions, but it's time to go. John Cena, all right. I hate to piss off the IWC, but really, why are y'all still hating on John Cena for real? Why are y'all still not liking this motherfucker all that much? I can understand if you don't like the character, but still hating on John Cena the same way people hate on Triple H. This shit is kind of getting old. I don't like John Cena the character. I think we all know that. None of us really could care for John Cena the character. They've toned him down so much. They've kind of ruined the character, but he's still doing the same thing. He's being the 2011 American hero. And the thing is, I've actually been excited to see John Cena wrestle. The difference between John Cena and Hulk Hogan is I've been excited to see John Cena wrestle before. I've never been excited to see Hulk Hogan wrestle before. I don't know about y'all, but that's just me. And John Cena is the guy who he had probably one of the best gimmicks of all time as the rapper. I know some people didn't like that gimmick, but me being like 15, 16 years old at the time, 7, 8 years ago, I love that version of John Cena. I would say up to WrestleMania 22, I was a Cena guy. And, I could understand the Cena haters right around 2007 not liking him all the time, winning titles. It was very reminiscent of Hulk Hogan. But hating Cena now, guys, is getting old. If you got people you want to blame these asshole internet wrestling fans for constantly shitting on the product and forcing the writers to try to come up with something, but yet they can't change a damn thing. The writers are trying to do what they can do, but because of you young fans going on the websites, spoiling everything, killing all this bullshit, that's what's murdering the wrestling business, to be honest. But John Cena is going to go down as a legend, and he'll have his shit together when he's on his way out the door. All right. Now on to my little fan rant of more about what the IWC and the YWC. Okay, you already know what I think about Attitude Era marks, but to people who just still just have the need to fucking hate on John Cena and hate on WWE being PG and all this shit, let me address all the PG smarks this time. For all the PG smarks, this has nothing to do. The reason why WWE may suck these days is because it has nothing to do with WWE being PG. Nothing to do with that at all. It has everything to do with you young fans doing everything I said about the Attitude Era. It's all that. You know, all you 10%ers who just have the need to bitch, whine, complain, and moan about everything, you know, you guys are not helping the wrestling business. You're the ones murdering the wrestling business as far as I'm fucking concerned. And the way I see it is, you know, you have to lower your standards these days. I know it sucks. I know it sucks. But you have to lower your standards and expect wrestling to be at least decent these days. I mean, look at Monday Night Raw lately. Look at SmackDown. They're doing wrestling. It may not be great wrestling, but hey, you know, it is what it is. You got to accept it. You have to accept the fact that this is sports entertainment. It's been sports entertainment since the 1980s, people. We just haven't really realized that yet until recent years. WWE, they don't want to call themselves wrestling. At the end of the day, they're going to be seen as a wrestling company no matter how you see it. That's just how it is. There's really nothing more you can say other than that. And plus, if you're tired of WWE and TNA, wait till September 24th, 2011. Grim, this is for you. Go check Grim Wrestling Show out. Go check Cousin Cheeto out. Zamario, The Wrestling Show, Jericho Holic, Classic 1333, all the Revolution members. I'm sure all of us will be covering ROH at some point or another. I cannot wait for Ring of Honor to get here. So for everybody who's still complaining, just wait until September 24th, then come talk to me. That's what I would do. So anyway, I will see y'all later. Hope y'all enjoyed this commentary. Peace.